for Thanksgiving break. We left Florida around 4:15, and like 5 minutes later, it was pitch black and pouring down rain. Awful. Absolutely terrible. It felt like it took us 40 years to get to Georgia, and we were only in the car for about 3 hours. We made it to Valdosta, Georgia, where we were staying for the night, and of course we got Texas Roadhouse for dinner because it is right across the street from our hotel. I got their raspberry sweet tea and their like fried chicken tender salad and all the rolls. And then we let our kids get whatever they want to drink, Sprite, Coke, whatever, because I don't keep it stocked in the house, so they were not used to that carbonation. If you are not getting ranch and honey mustard for your Cobb salad, what are you doing? I like to call it the ranch honey mustard dip. It's glorious. And then, of course, we went to pay, and apparently you pay with this Gidget. I have no idea what's going on. My husband didn't know what was going on. We didn't know how to insert the card. We felt like a boomer trying to figure out how to open a PDF. It was tragic. And then we went right across the street to check into our hotel. We stayed at the Home to Suites by Hilton, which is one of my favorite places to stay. They give you this welcome bag with 2 bottles of water and a snack. And this is my little tip. This is why I have everybody pack their own backpack. I put everything that they need in their own individual backpack. That way they can carry it up. Even my 3-year-old can carry it up to their hotel room, even though he might drop it on the floor. We loved staying at Home to Suites. This was very nice and clean. It came also with free breakfast, and everybody had their own space, which was so nice because the suite slept 6 people, so we had tons of space, and it was basically the same price as every other hotel room. I love these little touches, like just having my name on the TV screen. I know everybody probably has it, but it's just the small things that make a big difference to me. You could tell everything was fresh and clean, and they got us fresh sheets and a blanket for that pull-out bed. Isn't the suite gigantic? I could not get over how much space that we had. I know people typically book suites for like a longer stay, but even though we were only staying one night, it was so nice to have all of this space. I mean, check out that fridge and freezer. Follow me for our day 2 travel. See y'all later. Day 2 of our Thanksgiving road trip from Florida to Georgia. Y'all, if you can't tell, I am not a morning person at all. As I was editing these videos, I thought it was in slow motion because I was just moving so slowly. It was not. That's just my regular speed in the morning, which is slow. But my husband is the complete opposite, and he just wakes up so early and is ready to go. And that's how he likes to travel, which is hard for me. I swear it's a morning person and a night owl, and they just marry each other. Like, why does that happen? After everyone is up and dressed in a super cozy outfit, we head downstairs for breakfast, and we just quickly grab the easy grab and go stuff, like apples, bananas, oranges, sausage, anything that would be super easy to eat in the car. I do love their waffle maker. Oh my gosh, those are my favorite ones, but we just did not have time to make one. Another mom tip that I have that works for our family is each kid has a day, meaning if there's ever something where all 3 kids want to do it, whoever's day it is, that kid gets to do it. Like sit in the captain's chair, push the elevator button, use the hotel key, or like anything like that. It has totally helped because with 3 kids, it's chaotic and everybody always wants to do the same thing at the same time. What kind of system do y'all use for your family that works with your kids? So of course we stop at Buc-ee's. There is not a road trip that is complete without a trip to Buc-ee's. Prepare your bank account though, because it's fixing to be drained. Some of our favorite things that we get from there would be beef jerky, any of their candy, brisket sandwiches, beaver nuggets, and any of their seasonal stuff. I grabbed one of their super cute Christmas ornaments that they had out, and it actually had 2023 on it. This is their little nugget bubblegum, and it is banana flavored. Then we gassed up our truck, got everybody loaded, and headed down the road. Then for our second stop, we found this little drive-through coffee place, which was delicious. I got this little coffee right here. It's called a Blondie, which is iced coffee with vanilla and caramel. And then we drove through this adorable town. It's called Helen, Georgia. It reminds me of Gatlinburg. Definitely stop here if you ever get the opportunity. And then we finally made it to my in-laws. I hope you'll have a wonderful Thanksgiving. See you later. Travel back with us as a family of 5 from Georgia to Florida. Y'all, this time through the mountains, I did not survive. I had the worst car sickness. It was 40 degrees outside and I kept having to roll the window down just to get some fresh air so I would not throw up. After we got through the mountain part, we stopped for some breakfast, and I'm so glad I kept my kids and I in these super cozy jammies. I actually found these at Walmart. They're called like the holiday time, I think is what the tag says. And the material feels exactly like the bamboo sets. Obviously, they're not the exact same material, but they are pretty close. And the label and tag said holiday time, and it was in kind of like their holiday Christmas jammy section in the middle of the store. Then we got close to Valdosta, Georgia, which is where we were going to stay for the night, which is where my husband is originally from, and checked out some of the super old homes that were in the King family, which was really cool to see because one of them fought in the Civil War. So that was super fun for my husband to be able to see. Then we made it to our hotel for the night, which is the Home to Suites in Valdosta, which was so nice. I got the suite for us again so it can sleep 6 people and we have plenty of room. We got all settled in and took a quick nap, and then when we woke up from our nap, my 3-year-old had a horrible fever. Of course, right? It always happens at the worst times. Luckily, there was a Walgreens close by, so we stopped by there, grabbed some stuff, and then grabbed some Starbies because I knew it was going to be a super long night and travel day the next day, and then I got Texas Roadhouse to go for us for dinner. That way we all could just relax and eat in the hotel room and watch the rest of the college game day games. I'm glad I did bring this little thermometer that I found from Dollar Tree. It actually worked out really well. It's from the Dollar Tree, like in their kind of medicine travel section. It was super easy to use and then I got the pull socks out and then Tylenol and Motrin so I could rotate those. Another little hack is to get the hotel washcloths, get them wet, and put them in the freezer. It helped cool them off quickly. See y'all tomorrow. Travel back with us is a family of 5 from Florida to Georgia. This is day 2. The hotel's breakfast buffet doesn't start until 7 a.m. on the weekends, but we had to get on the road by 6 a.m. So breakfast was Texas Roadhouse rolls. Doesn't really get better than that. I grabbed my Starbucks from the fridge that I got yesterday. That way I would already have it and we wouldn't have to make an extra stop. I get an iced quad espresso. I use their blonde roast, and then I get white mocha sauce and a vanilla sweet cream cold foam on top. Go Vols. Then I double checked our hotel room for chargers or anything left under the bed. Another mom hack that I do is I have my kids use their elbow to hit the elevator buttons. That way they can still participate in pressing all the buttons, but they can kind of like limit their germ exposure. I made it home and got everything unloaded, and I was super scared to walk into the house because my husband had made this honey and garlic mixture. He did burp it for a couple of weeks, but I could have sworn it was going to explode. But he was right. It didn't. Look at that. My kitchen is still intact. See y'all later.